Listen, I'll give you the last update because we're at the 8 hour mark, and I'm glad that I gave you guys 8 hours again today. If you're wondering what's going on with the 6ix9ine thing, man, um, there's a lot of lessons learned. I'm not sure if 6ix9ine is going to be abiding by it. I seen a recent article on TMZ where it says, "Yo, 6ix9ine will, despite what happened, not," which I think is stupid. Um, I talked to him briefly through text, not through call. But me and him are gonna be, I'm gonna get on the phone with him. He's a stubborn nigga, and I told y'all the reason why, he's not a nigga who's gonna be like, oh yeah, just cry for me. He's not that guy. And I've always told y'all, I know he's a man who's down to die for whatever he believes in it. I've seen people that feel like that or feel that extreme. I believe obviously he doesn't act anywhere near 6ix9ine, so I don't want to really compare them. But I want to see the people we like and the people we enjoy live long lives. I don't want to be here reporting the death of anybody anytime soon, especially people we like. So I try to do my best to try to, if I could have any influence or whatever with them, I try to give my opinion. 6ix9ine saying he don't need security and I can't put him off. I don't like that. Now, that's what TMZ said. They said he should get the hell out of Dodge or at least up his security after the brutal beatdown. But they say sources close to him says that he's been going out in public without his hired muscle, which is true. Without issue. That is also true. Security is kind of like insurance. I've paid a lot of money for security, and every time I paid money for security, I never needed it. There was one possible time that, it would have been great to have security. Nothing crazy happened. Nothing, I don't know, what I mean? I'm good. Nothing, whatever. But it could have handled a situation with somebody who was trying to clout chase. I didn't have security then. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, security is almost like insurance. You're not mad at paying for insurance once you need it, but if you never need it, you look at it like a crazy expense. Unfortunately for 6ix9ine, I think he has to pay that expense all the time for the one moment you might need it, which was like in this situation. So I do believe he's been going out in public without problems, but that might allow you to believe you don't need security. And that's usually when you do need it the most, right? We're told he's not about to let one incident change the way he lives. He wants to live as normal a life as possible. And he's chalking up the beatdown as an outlier. What's more is Tekashi has no plans of leaving South Florida, despite the attackers saying that snitches aren't welcome in their neighborhood. And they say, as they're reported, he was sent to the hospital after being pummeled inside the locker room of a LA Fitness, suffering injuries to the back, face, jaw, ribs, and video obtained by TMZ showed the attackers chatting on a cell phone before bringing in other people inside the facility. If you ask me, I believe that 6ix9ine is wrong here. I do know he is with people sometimes that look out for his well-being. And obviously, here's the thing, there's scales of security. The best security company he's ever been with is some people called the Shadow Group. Rest in peace to Shadow, by the way, he passed away. Salute to my man Sam after that, who came from Shadow Group but did his own thing. And they were very well professional. They I believe, is what you would call military grade Secret Service level security. That's before 2018 and shortly after when he got out of prison in 2020. However, after he was allowed by the judge to move out of New York State, I keep telling y'all, the niggas who don't like him, they don't even got a bus pass, definitely don't got a train pass. You go 2 zip codes over, they ain't gonna find you. He's not no longer in Brooklyn. And I think once he moved out, he probably thought, well, you know what? Niggas don't give a fuck like that. And I think he probably got a little bit lax. And I don't think normally that would have been a problem, except he still talks shit. He still's an agitator. He's still driving expensive cars that's very flashy. He's out there. He's talking shit. You see him drunk, going on rants. And even if it's not the people that necessarily have a reason to hurt you, people who might just not like you based on what they've heard, them constantly seeing you, it might give them a reason to. Again, I keep telling y'all, I don't believe 6ix9ine has a fearful body and a fearful bone in his body. He's more dumb than he is scared. I've always told people that. I know people want to say, oh, he's pussy or whatever. 6ix9ine, I believe, ain't scared to die. When Wax sat in front of him and Wax said that on the interview I did with him, like, damn near feels like almost a year and a half ago, he wasn't wrong. 6ix9ine is not scared to die. And that's scary for people who like him, people who care about him, and people who would want to just tell him that whatever he is trying to prove, trying to be a martyr or whatever, is just not going to do it. Obviously, I'm going to have my chance to talk to him. Y'all just won't believe what I'm saying with this because to y'all, 6ix9ine will forever be pussy. But I will say this. 6ix9ine to himself still believe he gangsta. I'm going to just tell you that right now. So whatever you want to think about this situation, 6ix9ine is not the little bitch who's be like, oh my God, let me go. That's what he still believes. You don't got to believe me nothing more, and I won't say nothing more about that. Is he a cooperant or a former cooperant of the U.S. government? Absolutely. That's not how he carries himself. That's not how he thinks of himself. Do I believe he's willing to die over people believing that he's a bitch or he's just a snitch cooperant? Yeah, 100%. And this is where people like me come in, where we have to have those conversations with him to say, bro, you might be willing to throw away your life, but you support your mama and the rest of the people in your family and a lot of people in your team. And you need sometimes to wake up on not only about what you feel in terms of your selfish beliefs and your ego, but you need to know who's relying on you. So, I'm going to have that conversation with him coming soon. And I'm glad that he's okay in terms of, obviously there's bumps and bruises, who knows, whatever, like the full extent of whatever, but he's alive. For me, just like for you with any person you consider as a friend, you just want to hope they move a little bit better. You get what I mean? And even if they felt they were moving right, just try to take some precautions. Lesson learned. These days everybody look at an L as something they can't tolerate. These days you got to look at an L as lesson learned. That's what an L stands for. A lesson learned. Okay, double L. Lesson learned. All right. I'm gonna try to have these conversations with him in the next coming days, if not weeks. I obviously know he probably has his own plans of trying to speaking out about this. Also, it's incumbent on somebody like me to tell him, brother, you're on federal parole. Also, you cooperated with the U.S. government. You're not in Treyway no more. If somebody did something to you in Treyway, this is how you would handle it. This is not the case anymore. So, I'm going to try to do my due diligence. Is that, am I upset or do I care if anybody, I think anybody who has clowned him, anybody who has commented about him, I think is well within their right. 6ix9ine does vile things. 6ix9ine will diss 6ix9ine will diss your mama if your mama die. He's fortunate to have his life. If somebody diss him for getting beat up, it's par for the course. It is what it is. So you don't see me sitting there like, oh, whatever. Now, I will say, I do believe that people clowning him only encourages him to clown other people when misfortune happens to them too. But you can't tell people now to stop clowning him when he never stopped clowning people. So it is what it is. Anyway, I'll me and him hopefully we'll talk tonight, or if not tonight, early tomorrow. I know it is a Sunday night, so I'm gonna give you guys the rest of your night back, because we have streamed 8 hours today. Though it was a very adventurous stream. I know I didn't hit all the topics, but I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for the topics we did hit. Okay, I know Dirk posted some stuff, whatever. We will get to tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow it's a later stream because tomorrow is Monday. Regardless, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's been 8 hours. A lot of things to talk about. Digest the stream. You can watch it on my Twitch channel, or you'll be able to watch the full stream on one of my YouTube channels. If not, you'll be able to see the clips broken up by my man Drill. All right? I want to thank you guys, and I appreciate you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Get ready for Monday. If you got school tomorrow, you got some obligation to do tomorrow. Hopefully, this gave you enough fuel and energy to go get your dreams and goals accomplished. I will see you guys tomorrow, whether early in the day or later. I appreciate you guys. I love you. And Christian, we still sliding, okay? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, all right? Love y'all. And, oh, wait, before I get off, I cannot get off without doing this. Oh, my God, this fucking, why do I keep... I gotta go back to this. Oh, no. I'm trying to shout out to my peoples. Here we go. I just want to shout out to all my gifted subs. For my people on Twitch. And by the way, I gotta give me like 5-10 minutes. I have a lot of like donations and shit to read, so give me a second. OVO Rizzo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Playful Anxiety, thank you for the many. I'm pretty sure you probably gifted over like 10 or 20 today. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Jinx9110, thank you for the gifted subs today. Polo PSM, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Ray the Gamer, thank you for all the gifted subs. Too High for This, thank you for all the gifted subs. Appreciate you so much. The POV God _ thank you for like the many gifted subs. NM Guts EBK, thank you for all the gifted subs. And thank anyone else who did contribute. Swigger Giovanni, all my Discord people, everybody. If you watch me, you should get in the Discord. I want you to have some representation in the stream. Now, let me try to read all my... I gotta read these gifted... It's like these donations on... Okay, good. Jeez, it was a lot. Wait, don't tell me I missed them. Don't tell me I can't scroll back up. Frank Myers, thank you. Hustle Crow, thank you. Tony Anthony, thank you. He said, yo, Cola Ray doing her thing with the little player song, ain't it? Yo, that player song is kind of going up. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought it was just a remix, but like, yo, there's a movement into itself. I think she got to thank TikTok for it, but we got to give her the credit nonetheless. How to, man, thank you for the $10. He said, I'm broke. What would it take for you to participate in a virtual panel with me and a few others? What are you doing a virtual panel for? Let me know. Big Woo, thank you. He said, Flacco built like Consuela from Family Guy. Who's that? I appreciate you, though, for donating. Big Woo says, Flacco, learn how to talk before trying to come for the chat, niggas. Big Woo look like he's clearly sliding for the chat. Double D, he says, yo, shout to Boom, the regulator, for real. Somebody says, Suspastor says, Flacco lame, he don't got his energy for anyone else. Double D says, let's go band for band. Then Little Boy Blue says, fun facts, the age of consent is 16 in 34 states, 17 in 6 states, and 18 in 10 states. This topic shows the issue between legality and morality. That's actually a pretty interesting conversation, or a pretty interesting point. I guess they're talking about the Adam whole thing, right? Okay. There was some more. Fuck. I should have read them when they came up. How can I see the old? Oh my god, I can't see the old I want to see the old super chats.